lot of teams forget about is at one point someone's going to have to hit buildings, and Shopify does have that in the bag, same as Team Monkeys.
Yeah, that's definitely, the type of game where you either kill everyone, go high ground, or it might be tough to really break through. I think the high ground on Monkeys is a bit underwhelming, though. Sven's not really a hero who can posture that much. You only have Puck and Shadow Demon to deal with the creeps, but I guess you can maybe have some creep ways with the Enchantress. There's a couple of weird ways around it, but it's on Obino Zebra to have the foresight and have the positioning to do it.
Shopify gonna smoke back, expecting Team Monkeys to be on the Radiant Triangle, but they are not to be spotted just yet. Are we gonna get ourselves a level 1 brawl? These teams, Dire actually has a pretty bad level 1, whereas Shopify have a really good level 1.
Look at the patience there. They got the perfect angle. Obino was in position to break the smoke, but now they are all behind. This is huge. Can they find the Enchantress?
Actually, they might lose
no
3 bounties for 1. Oof. Yeah, it looked like it was a 5-head play, but they got outplayed by Team Monkeys there by just waiting for the runes to spawn.
Yeah, very true. The cast range on their spells is pretty low. You don't want to start with telekinesis, and Frostbite is a pretty short range spell, I guess. Maybe he could have just go for Crystal Nova, but it's all right. 3 bounties here. Decent advantage for Monkeys. We'll see if they're going to be able to keep it up in the lanes.
Let's see, top side, it is going to be Enchantress Sven, which is a very strong lane Enchantress, especially if you don't block the camps perfectly. You can have Enchant plus Impetus spams coming in, and that will hurt a lot. Speaking of hurt a lot, Double King taking a heap of damage. Albino Zebra already having to get the Wisps out to try and heal him up, but he's still going to get dropped by just right-clicking Centaur Gaming. And that is first blood secured, and the Enchantress is forced to level the Wisps as well. So that top lane already is a sad moment for Team Monkeys.
Yeah, so much for this Sven surviving that aggression. I mean, level 1, you really don't expect that to happen. Just taking a little bit too much damage there on Double King.
Yeah, that's just pretty much the stupid power of Centaur in this patch. It is ridiculous how much damage it does. It also has, it doesn't have really any armor, but it does have passively 8.8 HP regen, so doesn't really care. Double King's gonna get taken down again. Bing bong, indeed. Saber Chad.
This is...
Yep. That top lane is dead.
The worst case scenario. Yeah, I mean, can already jungle, I guess. He's level 1, man. He's level 1. He's gonna have to smoke out of his own pocket to get there.
Yeah, in the meantime, towards mid, RCY needs to be careful he doesn't get hit by a side blade there, otherwise he dies. Woo! Had to phase shift that one. God, Yopudge is my idol, and he's looking pretty good. Smoke from the Sven back to lane, bottom lane. That might be the only lane that they actually have a decent shot.
Yeah, they're doing okay. Right, Monkeys, 11-1. Not really struggling that much with the Razor, although once you get level 3, that's when things get nasty. I'm gonna have 2 spells on CM, level 2 Static Link. Gotta play very carefully.
Yeah, currently RCY is just being zoned out completely by Yopudge. So 6 denies. Constantly playing against a good TA must be infuriating. I don't know, because I don't play mid, so I never have to deal with the side blade shenanigans.
It is very annoying indeed, and Puck used to be, a stronger laner. They nerfed his lane so that his scaling got a little bit better. I think that's about the result I expected, I guess I had a little bit of hope that you rank 3 Magic could have been enough to maybe offset it slightly. But I think, when 2 relatively even players play this matchup, you should expect something like that. Maybe Yopudge is slightly ahead, but it is definitely TA advantageous, which is why they picked it as a response.
Yeah, obviously TA is just easy money for Yopaj in terms of winning the mid lane matchup. And on the sides, bottom lane, the Brewmaster is actually getting a pretty decent amount of farm, which is a very big plus going on. They need something. They even have the Roseanne trying to get some stacks going in the meantime. Securing the water rune, so RCY can try and get it. Yopaj is going to be the target. RCY gets the bottle refill, and Yopaj goes out with a TP. Immediately bailing out, knowing that he's probably going to die if he tries to man fight them.
I do like that they are getting some stacks here with the Shadow Demon, so they know that this fan is struggling. So they got at least one stack, I think. Maybe one of them missed because I saw him going there twice. Yopaj, so much damage with that amount. Gotta be extremely careful.
It's all top 3 on the board currently. It is, at least in terms of last hits, looking like Shopify, but that monkey's forever. You know, he's that experienced player in the team. Yeah, of course, he doesn't have the big flashy plays like the young people have these days, but he is still a very capable offlaner. He is the lone runner amongst the enemy's cores, and doing a pretty terrific job on his level 30 Grandmaster Brewmaster.
Definitely has played and seen a lot. Kinda pretty much the cornerstone of this team, some would say, as they are rotating here on Yopaj. They have this little center creep, but the angle not perfect. Had to go run a little bit closer to the tower, so he got the range. Time for the runes, right? Puck definitely needs it. I think even a bit more than TA. This is when we might start seeing some more kills.
Do we have any more Kanda builders this game? I'm trying to think. Any
So
fun
are you
ones?
assuming Centaur is a Kanda builder in this game, or not?
I mean, I always assume Centaur is a Kanda builder.
Okay, well, looking at... Yeah, probably not. You know, I don't think it's... I mean, it is very bad on Razor, but out of everyone here, I think Razor is probably the best.
I'm thinking maybe the Sven is pretty decent.
You can
You got like
out
that
of it.
Superman flying out, stun. It gives you crit. It doesn't give you as strong of a crit as, of course, Daedalus does, but you build the Chrysalis anyway. Turned into a Kanda.
So it is actual damage, right? It's not base damage that Kanda uses.
I think it's actual damage. It should be, otherwise Rape
Yeah,
isn't,
right? Exactly, yeah. So you're right. It might not be... It might not be bad.
It was actually on the Sven, when he built the Aghanim Scepter previously. The reason they stopped playing Sven was because the older Aghanim Scepter, you got an auto attack the moment you landed. And they removed that. But technically with the Kanda, you have that auto attack back, so...
Look at that. I mean, you're honestly not that far off. It's just that the build up
It's so
is trash,
costly.
right? Yeah, it's too expensive. But maybe if they change another buff, give it Kanda another buff, and we might see it.
Yeah, they're not gonna buff Kanda.
So let's say you're playing against TB, right? And you don't want to go physical, so you go Kanda, Brooch, Eggs. That obviously sounds awful, but it is a way to deal with the armor.
I despise Revenant's Brooch.
Yeah, it's gonna get Giga nerfed, and you know, Suns fan, we know it was you. We know.
It's one of those items that has a niche, but then everyone realizes the niche is way too good, and every hero can benefit from that niche.
Yeah, that's the problem. Like you're forced into, like, if you're playing against PA Kanda, like, how do you itemize, right? You either go for shitty items to kind of
Blade Mill.
Split
You
the
just have to
chances.
get Blade Mill on everyone.
Yeah, late game Blade Mail feels awesome. Okay, I know how you fix this. You give Blade Mail an upgrade. You give Blade Mail an upgrade.
Yeah, no, don't do that. That's even more horrible. Brew Split does come out. They tried to run away, but the stone lands onto Kitrek, and that should cost the Crystal Maiden his life. No rotations. Actually, they are going to be TPing in, looking to re-engage here. Says RTZ. Brew split is over. Charging forward. Gonna get the kill. Roseanne dropping low. Dream Coil onto 2. Snap the coil onto Artur, but he's looking for more. Monkey Forever. He knows he's gonna die, so he might as well take one with him. Can he get the TP away? Close, and he doesn't even... Okay, he pops the magic wand when he's back in base. Didn't even have to do that. Could keep those 19-1 charges, but yeah, it's a 2-for-2 trade. Yeah, it cost a brew split, but it also forced a massive rotation.
Solid performance, getting that kill. Already has a vessel, so overall, Monkeys Forever he's doing a lot this game because his other cores are struggling. Sven is behind everyone else, but the Puck and RCY is trying to at least go for a move, but you don't have coil for the next 30 seconds. Maybe they're just gonna try and group and take this tower with the Skelly boys. It's not a bad play, honestly. That's what they're supposed to do.
Actually curious, who is the most currently successful Brazilian player?
What is your?
I mean, like, they're in the strongest team. Have the biggest chance at winning stuff.
Oh, they are both in an A, right? It's I guess Analog. Yeah, there's an argument for Analog. I think Shopify or Nouns have to be like. I think there's a lot of potential for Heroic, but they haven't yet even like done that good, right? They're doing okay.
Dream Coil, Disruption, that's not really a great combination there coming through, but they're looking to try and defend the Ancient, steal the core with the TP attempt. Does he get away? Yes, he does. Goodbye. And that means Double King with these God Strength should clear up those Ancients. Yeah, that was like really bad coordination on Team Monkeys. Dream Coil at the same time as Disruption. Yeah,
I mean, the button clicking was suboptimal, but the overall narrative is good. They understand how important the stack is, and they fully commit with the numbers. I think that is one thing that a lot of this tier 1, tier 1.5, tier 2 teams don't do right, is not committing enough heroes. And yeah, I mean, they did repel Shopify, and they get the stack. It's obviously not ideal. You want more because you're behind, but it's fine as now Roseanne should be dead, I believe.
Roseanne will be just fine. RCY, he's building up into the Witchblade. That way he has a bit more solo kill potential.
But going back to your argument, I think it has to be Nouns or Shopify. I feel like Heroic might surpass them eventually, but right now, so it would be either Lelis or Unicorn with Analog.
It would probably be Unicorn then.
Not a believer of Nouns?
Oh no, I love Nouns. Don't get me wrong, but they keep swapping players, and for Shopify, it's now a little bit more solid.
Okay.
I think Nouns, didn't they? Who's their mid laner now?
Yeah, I don't think they announced it, right? It was Stormer for a while, or he was a tryout.
Copy.
Oh, the German guy.
Yeah. Well, they replaced one German for another, but yeah.
True. Yeah.
I used to play for Ivy. Okay, I haven't seen that guy play.
He's definitely good.
In general.
I've cast that iteration of Ivy. I think Mangusu, which is now the second coach for Heroic, did play with that Ivy lineup for a couple of games as well. So he's definitely really good. I heard good things about him. And I guess they also had a fair amount of time to scrim with him. So we might see maybe an upset here against Shopify. Who knows?
Monkeys Forever has a brew split, center stampede to try and disengage.
Lift.
And go back in. Onto RTZ. Can he get the damage to kill him off? Needs to be careful because if he goes back into his panda form, he has almost no HP. Monkeys Forever. No! Mistakes have been made! Run, baby, run. Will not happen. Kitrek holds him in place and Monkeys Forever will falter.
Alright. Tried his best, but overcommitted a little bit there. 3 heroes just don't have... Okay, Albino. 1, 2, 3 does have
untouchable
barrier, so should be okay. Nope,
yeah, still very dead.
Okie dokie. So that's gonna be a very early death here on your Paj. 6k goal lead for Shopify. This is, yeah, the lanes were a big problem. Like, I think Shopify, they got stronger lanes, and we were like, yeah, maybe they can survive on monkeys, but they haven't. In fact, they're gonna be dove here.
Ooh, Saberlight, Blink Dagger reveal, Double King held in place. It was a nice dream call by RCY, but there's no follow-up, especially with no Bruce split. Arteezy is actually going to stay alive with the no HP. Monkeys Forever is running away right now. Disruption is just came off cooldown, and Saberlight is looking for blood. And that blood is the Shadow Demon. Thelecor steals Shadow Poison, not the best steal. They're dropping pretty low in HP, and they're in a very uncomfortable position. Another Stampede, Yopaj, right click, and it's albino. Zebra getting the kill secured. Puck held in place though, and Saberlight will be still a ballsy Centaur coming through. Also, Enchantress doesn't have impetus, so a bit sad there.
Yeah, just trying to be this tanky frontliner here, just trying to break smokes. At the end of the day, still a decent-ish fight. They punished this TA. I think he didn't. Oh, they lost 3 heroes. Yeah, never mind. It's not that good. You punish the TA, but losing the Sven there makes things definitely a bit sketchy. And the gold advantage is just piling up. Is this like the result, like the way this game was gonna go, like about this amount of stomping?
Well, no. I expected that if you see the enemy's, say, off-lane duo, that you would be able to not get killed twice in 1 minute as a safe lane.
Yeah, I mean, Rubik
I think
are
that's a bit
strong, but I don't think it's killed you twice level 1 strong.
You know, Rubik's got like okay-ish tools, but not that good.
Yeah,
He's got
not a
Zap
level
level 1 that does 100 damage. Yay.
Oh,
But Saberlight does do a lot more damage. There's going to be Dream Pull onto 2. God Strength charging forward, ttrying to get the kill onto the TA would be huge. Saberlight has Stampede
Body
in
block.
3 seconds. He's going to get lifted up. Yopaj dropping low. Can he get the Stampede off in time? No, he cannot blink out of there. And Saberlight will blink to the side. Lift up is available. Cyclone, can he get on top of him? So close! But yet too far away up towards mid. The 2 supports, seeing if they can find any nice spells to steals. But it will be a 1-for-1 trade, and Yopaj does get taken down. So finally, something good happens for Team Monkeys.
I mean, that was a really clutch body block from Roseanne. Like, he got that disruption off, and through the Stampede was just pretty much stopping the total movement of the TA. I saw the Sven TPing, and I was like, there's no way they have enough damage. But yeah, Double King with that Mask of Madness. Still pretty poor, but it was enough to claim the TA for the second time.
Well, currently Monkeys Forever, he's still building up in towards that Radiance. It has the Talisman of Evasion. Yeah, it's going to take so long, you might as well go for Talisman of Evasion anyway. Saberlight, walking forward. Roseanne, he is really just the first one spotted every single time. Disruption comes out, Crystal Maiden ulti, and it will be another one in the dumps.
Yeah, the supports are, just positioned very aggressively to try and give time for the Corsair farm. So that's why the Enchantress is also going for this pretty tanky build of the Solar Crest. Now, she will be spotted.
Good track. Being pretty sneaky. Crystal Maidens, we saw it in the 1-win tournament. Crystal Maiden Pulse 5 has just been like, stonks have been risen to the max all of a sudden.
It really has. I feel like I was used to South American Crystal Maidens where the position 5s would just get killed, just like Double King this game, just killed twice, middle 1, and then the hero didn't look good. Oh, never mind, there's Double King.
Yeah, there's BKB coming through. First usage, steals all the damage from Double King. He's trying to run away, but there's nowhere to go. Is a bit more survivable than initially expected, but will still, regardless, get taken down in the end.
Yeah, he bought a Gossamer Cape, so that's how he survived so much. Had that extra move speed, but even then, was not enough. Shopify get this tier 2 now, and I gotta say, Monkeys, I think he's having a really solid performance. When they were pushing bottom, he was just close to the Tormentor area there, sapping experience. He knew his team couldn't play, and he knew there was nowhere else in the map he could get any resources as RCY gets killed. So I like that he was just stepping experience there, trying to, and also being in position in case there's an opening, Shopify TPs or does something a little bit out of the ordinary.
And Yopaj has double damage rune, double meld onto Roche with the Deso. That should be the first Aegis of the game to be obtained. Saberlight spots out Monkeys Forever. It's just chasing him. Double Edge. Come on, Hoof Stomp, Double Edge. There's a Brew Split available as a counterplay to Saberlight. The dots are making it impossible for him to blink out, but they won't actually look for a kill. They don't expect him to be completely alone. They even use Demonic Purge on him, but they don't want to go.
Yeah, unfortunate. Afraid of a reaction, but there's no reaction to have. By the way, Arthur has MTB queued up, so annoyed by the mischance of that Brewmaster.
Monkeys Forever, TP is gonna get cancelled. Theolacor is right there. Brew Split used. And actually kill off all the Brewlings except for the Storm Panda. I would have expected them to like kite it out, you know, just body block the strength one. But I guess they don't want to waste any time this game.
Yeah, they're definitely being very proactive here. They're gonna steal the Tormentor.
Tormentor steal, no. That's so gonna be Crystal Maiden because... Oh no, it's not even Crystal. I was so expecting it to be Crystal Maiden because every Crystal that I seem to see play Dota right now gets that shard.
Yeah, it's a really good one. It's fun, but Kitrak did go for drums instead. Going for a 4-staff, just banking on gaining it for free. But yeah, I mean, this tier 2s are slowly gonna fall. As you said, not too hard for Shopify to go high ground. Razor is not the best, but TA is fine. I wonder if Shopify, you know, if they're gonna be confident enough to try and go high ground with the first stage. It's very rare to see that, but they are substantially ahead. You don't see 12k goal leads minute 20 very, very often at this level of play.
Yeah, they're a pretty decent ahead, especially considering you're playing against a Sven who should supposedly be a flash farmer. Also, Theolacor is stupidly rich. He did, of course, get the free shard, but he's got, with that shard, Yule's almost on the blink. He is an extra core for the team. And that is what you want to see on a Rubik.
Definitely feeling very, very farmed right now as he is about to finish that Blink Dagger. They're gonna farm the stacks here from Monkeys. This game, yeah, I mean, this game's looking tough. I think if they're gonna win, it's gonna be out of that Kanda, Sven. I don't see any other way around. It has to be the Kanda.
Always Kanda.
Kanda forever.
Yeah. Great movie. Saberlight, he's got the Shivas now done as well, so that's going to be extra slows. The Centaur's ulti, luckily enough, does have that slow resistance, which I think is one of the unsung advantages of the God Strength.
Very good against... I guess it doesn't work against Razor's Shard, right? Because that's not a...
That drags. It should not work against.
That's a weird mechanic, right? Does like status resistance work on a drag, whatever that is?
Yeah. I mean, I guess it... I don't actually know.
Yeah, never
I
tested.
mean, I need to try Boots of Bearing, see if I can just run straight when I get hit by Wind Ranger's shard or something. Oh, RCY, he tried to be greedy! He tried to be greedy! Gets a nice Dream Pull going. Godstrength comes in onto Saberlight. RCY is actually still alive. Double King's looking for blood. Kitrak pops his ulti knowing that he's going to be sacrificed by his team. And that's a double kill. RCY survives that somehow? Question mark?
Solar Crest. That was straight up Solar Crest from Albino.
Oh,
giving him that extra move.
Just blink off. He has 3 seconds. Buyback by Kitrak. The Aegis is going to get popped. There is no BKB on the Razor. But there is still one onto Yopaj, so they do blow up Roseanne and are looking for Monkeys Forever as well. He doesn't have a split available. Monkeys. Yeah, you're not going to be as elusive as your Puckaroo.
Huh? They do get that one buyback. They kill a big core. Ooh, they're looking for RCY here. They have stolen silence. Bam.
Bam. Indeed.
Done. You know,
Smacked.
I think it was Cap. I was watching. I think it was during the last DreamLeague. He was saying that, like, the pickup of Theory Core on Shopify was one thing that he was very surprised about, and I kind of understand the point that he was making. That, like, there's a lot of very famous fours, and Shopify is a big org that can probably afford anyone they want as long as they want to play together. So it's pretty cool that Theory Core is the one that gets picked up, and he can actually show that he's at that level. And I mean, it's not really. I don't think a lot of people would disagree that he ended up being an upgrade here, at least to results-wise, to what Shopify was doing last year.
Yeah, I think Theolacor is a nice addition to the team. He's actually doing a really terrific job with especially the off-lane combo with Saberlight. I think they work perfectly in tandem together.
Yeah, and obviously this is not a diss to Crit because he is at Falcons just doing really well too. But you know,
yeah, no, he's playing with the best team in the world right now. So
yeah,
it might just be that obviously we need to see Shopify on LAN pretty soon, ESL Birmingham, to see how well they will be performing on that stage. But it's a team that should normally do better than the results that they are gaining. Oh, RCY does manage to get himself back. Demonic Purge onto Kitrak. Are they going to go for the kill? No. Are they even going to get the Enchantress out? No. Disruption save. A couple of seconds longer of survivability, but in the end will falter.
Right.
But yeah, obviously, not every... like Saxa, for instance, was one of the best players, is just a really, really good player, but doesn't fit in every lineup because that's just how lineups work.
Yeah, I love when people talk about lineups, and I think they announced that Afu is going to be playing for Secret, and there's so many people like, oh, this player is not an upgrade to whatever else they had before, as if like, yes, a team is only the sum of every player it has, right? Regardless of you know, how they see the game or how good and how like happy they are playing with each other. I find that really fun. That like,
I mean, the
just
most
remember
important
Team
one.
Secret TI5, guys. It is not about having a star lineup necessarily.
For me, the most important one is always going to be you have Skeeter and you have Snaking, and both of them played okay in so many different rosters, but never to the level that they're playing right now. They were always like, Skeeter joined multiple teams, got kicked in like 2 months or something. Snaking was, I think he was off lane for the longest time. It wasn't okay, but you know, he was an A-okay. But right now, they're looking like the best safe lane duo out there. It's insane how much a new group of teammates can change a player individually.
I think Sab is also a great example, right? He was, a lot of people before he started winning TIs were like, yeah, this guy's washed up, this guy is not getting anywhere. Suddenly, he's the best player in the world for 2 years in a row and still plays at the highest level.
Radiant are scanning.
And I guess mostly, you know, meeting NoTail, getting to that OG lineup that won the first TI was the big upgrade that kind of changed him, as they will change SD from alive to dead.
Center Stampede. Top side. Can get up. No, Brewmaster does get taken out with Saberlight and Artur, while in the meantime they're looking to poke the high ground here. On Shopify, Roche will respawn in 20 seconds. They have a Psionic Trap in the pit, so they know when it will be up.
By the way, Sven has a Chrysalis queued up, but His inventory is full. He could be queuing up a Kanda and we just don't know. He could.
You never know.
That's
no.
all I want. That's all I want. Sven Kanda this game. That's we
I
just
just
need to
want Saber Chad Kanda. Come on, you want it, Saber Chad.
So I looked at Dota2 Pro Tracker. Both times you mentioned the Centaur Kanda. I looked at 0 Centaur Kandas. So
I didn't say
Not
it's at high
sure.
level.
exactly which which swamp you've been
Obviously, you-
queuing.
10 other items on the hero because you just need to be really stupidly tanky, or in this case, he's going for a Scythe of Ice.
Haste.
But there are lineups that I've seen where there's just lack in damage, where you have 3 cores that just don't really do that much damage, and you need to fix something.
That TA trap's such a problem here for this Puck. The second time the
Yeah,
silence
Puck has
allows...
no way out.
Yeah, he's going Ags. This is really interesting. Like for Puck players, they rarely get an item to deal with silences. Like they just try to tank up or play in a way they don't get found. But first item, Mule Scepter. I think we saw a BKB in the tournament that we were casting prior to this. I think it was like a second item BKB from Squadix, maybe, to try and deal with the silences on Puck, but not at all that popular.
I mean, you're going for Agony Scepter anyway. Might as well get a Manta style there. Just become right-click Puck.
True, true. I think Puck's gonna become universal.
I don't know. I mean, no, because the only ones that they really like making universal are strength heroes. Primarily.
But I think, yeah, I was watching something podcast and he was saying that, I guess it was Synderen that said, that we are lacking 8 heroes, yes, but after them it's agility. Like the last agility hero was Pangolier, and I think he got turned to universal.
I am actually just baffled at the fact that we are, and to be fair, the other one, Snapfire also turned into universal. A lot of them turned into universal.
What, Snapfire was agility?
No, it was strength, but now that it's universal. I was thinking, I mean, even Razor once he hits level 25. No, actually, not anymore. Which hero? No, that's Viper.
Viper, yeah, Viper.
Once he turns level 25, turns universal.
That's the dumbest talent of all time, by the way.
It's like, oh yeah, here, give him a talent for an extra 250 damage, sure.
We're gonna get to like level 10 talent. You can toggle between your main attributes. Like, just give Morphling.
Morphling should have
Yeah.
that would actually be cool, that you could turn your attributes on the hero.
That would be interesting, actually. Oh, hello.
Oh, that's a quick jump. Roseanne is dead. Viva comes out. Superman flying forward, going for the Rubik kill. Theodore is dead. Central Stampede, double king. All his damage is going to get yoinked by Arteezy. Disruption safe for a couple of seconds longer, but how long can he run and fight? Double king is dead. Has no buyback. They're looking for more. Puck's going to get silenced up so close to his Aghanim Scepter, but he is a little bit of gold off. Actually, he needs the courier to fly faster. Fly faster, you damn courier. I need my Aghanim Scepter. Not that he has his ulti available at the moment. Arteezy almost goes for the fountain dive like a little greedy and a pub star right there, but won't dive in. Yopaj will, however. Yopaj loses the Aegis, and RCY loses his life. Buyback available for the Puck. Monkeys Forever back in towards the fountain. He goes. Arteezy's going for the little bit of dive. Buyback comes out. Monkeys Forever. He smells blood in the water. Can he get the kill? There's still an RCY buyback on the Puck. He has the Aghanim Scepter right now. RCY. Finally, he joins in Monkeys Forever, and the bait is successful. The kill gets secured, and Arteezy is down.
Well, that was something here from Arteezy. You mentioned the greedy NA pub player, and he definitely played just like you would expect. TP out, no bash, Yopaj is what? It is not fine.
Never doubt, right-click Brewmaster. Fire Panda, Drunken Brawler, tack, 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 dead.
Oh, he didn't get the attack speed talent. That was just the Cinder Brew, and he's also going for an AC. trying to get that extra armor pumping in. There was no brooch bought inside of Shopify, so that armor is actually gonna pay off.
Puck can get the Revenant's Brooch easily, right? Because he's got the phase shift and the Dream Coil.
Albino gets the shard. It's alright. You only have 3 points into
Kind of
that.
terrible.
Yeah, no dragon.
Oh no, wait.
Wow.
Ooh, he can also get Revenant's Brooch with the Sprink.
Oh, but that's worse, right? Because you would be turning magical to pure to magical.
Yeah, but is every part of isn't it only the
but her base damage is 100. I mean, maybe it's slightly better, but I don't think. I don't know. I feel like I'm not.
Yeah,
sure
no, that's probably terrible. Yep.
Yeah. Oh, beauty core.
Yep. Can't use yourself when there's an Aghanim Scepter on the board. Snap that coil. God Strength for no real apparent reason there for the last hit. On Double King, he has the Chrysalis now done. Looking to go for not Kanda, so that's disappointing.
Yet.
That is true.
Might change his mind. He's going for the Harpoon first. Now, that God Strength usage, I'm not sure how much Shopify can abuse it because this Rubik is dead for 50.
Roseanne did a good job. There's a BKB Satanic available on 2 RTZ. Monkeys Forever has the blue split. Still has to quickly run away. Does he have the shard? Yes, he does. He can go back into Earthbanda mode. And there's no BKB. No Satanic available for a little bit. Dream Coil up in 30 seconds. Bit of a timing to make a play.
Yeah, even without the Rubik, they know the key spells were used, specifically that God Strength. And now they are paying the price. This is probably on set of barracks. If you jump this TA with 3 traps in the silence, just... Yeah,
Puck almost has BKB though.
Okay. Yeah.
Probably should just sell your magic wand, or your null talisman. Probably your magic wand, because it's kind of useless. Okay, let's go for the other one. Sell. Jump in. Dream Coil onto multiple. There's the Dream Coil rapid fire. Superman flying through onto Yopa. He goes God Strike, but he is dead. Double King went deep, far and beyond, and got smacked in response. There is nothing they've got in the bag, and that will be Shopify taking game number 1. There's still a little bit of a Puck looking for the backline, seeing if he can maybe get a support kill, cutting the creep wave. RCY goes back in onto Theolacore. They're not calling the GGs just yet. So RCY versus Theolacore. Who's going to win that fight? It's a shard on the Rubik as well. Theolacore doing a nasty job with just spamming the phase shift. RCY still lurking about. It's this dumb fight. RCY sidestep. In the end, it will be the victory for Shopify, but regardless, that was the highlight of the game right there. In all honesty, they played pretty okay. I think